Renjun is a Chinese singer and dancer from South Korea, who became famous when he debuted as a member of the Korean pop or K-pop boy group NCT Neoculture Technology. Renjun was born Huang Ren Jun on the 23rd of March 2000 in Jilin, People's Republic of China. His family is Chinese, but their ethnicity is said to be Korean, as they lived in the eastern part of Jilin province near the North Korean border, where a large concentration of the minority population is Chinese Korean. Their ancestors fled from Korea during the Great Famine in the mid-90s and settled in the Chinese province. He grew up in a bilingual community where both Mandarin and Korean languages are used, and even Korean culture and traditions are taught and practiced by the residents. His Korean name is Huang Ren Jun. A simple reminder how to enter our brand new giveaway. We will be giving either an iPhone Max, iPad mini, or MacBook Pro. It's really your choice. All you have to do is watch the full video, leave a like, comment the keyword hidden in the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter the giveaway. It's really that simple. Renjun matriculated from the Jilin Korean Ethnic Middle School. Instead of attending senior high school and preparing for college acceptance like regular students, he had wanted to become a professional singer and dancer from an early age, and after learning about auditions conducted by SM Entertainment, the largest such company in South Korea, he sent an application. He was about to give up on his dreams after receiving no reply for quite some time, but he was eventually given a spot in the 2015 SM Global Audition. When he was chosen to become a trainee, he explained it to his parents and was given permission to travel to South Korea. Renjun trained for a year in various aspects of entertainment, including singing, dancing, acting, and was also given language lessons. In 2016, SM Entertainment debuted him and other trainees, one subunit at a time, under the umbrella called NCT, which stands for Neoculture Technology. The company wanted to employ a different strategy, promoting around 20 trainees, but divided into subunits based on age, concept, music genre, hometowns, etc. Renjun was included in the third unit, NCT Dream, which is based on age. The average age of the members was 15.6 years old, and a member would graduate from the group when they reached the Korean age of 20. Actually 19 in international age. In South Korea, you are considered a year old on the day you were born. With him in the unit are Mark Lee, Na Jimin, Lee Jun-ho, Park Ji-sung, Zhang Jinli, and Lee Haishan. His group debuted on the 25th of August 2016 with the single Chewing Gum on the M Countdown TV music show. Their debut song reached number 2 spot on the Billboard World Digital Song Sales Chart and also charted at number 23 on Spotify Viral 50. In 2017, the group released an album, The First, with the title track My First and Last, which was commercially successful as it reached the number 1 spot on the Gaon chart upon its release. NCT Dream also became the first unit from NCT to win first place in weekly music shows in South Korea. K-pop groups who release new songs often compete regularly on music shows, and the winner is determined by streaming, downloading, and sales data for the week. A follow-up extended play EP was released entitled We Young, and it reached number 3 on the Billboard World Digital Songs Sales Chart. Because of NCT Dream's rising popularity, the organizers of the FIFA U20 World Cup in 2017 appointed them as official ambassadors of the international sports event, which South Korea hosted. They sang the official song Trigger the Fever during the opening ceremony of the tournament. Renjun is assigned as the lead vocalist of the group, and he continues to perform solely with NCT Dream, while some of his co-members in the unit are also members of the other units, such as NCT 127 and NCTU. However, starting in 2018, the 3 units were tasked to perform as one group, along with other new trainees under the name NCT 2018. When NCT Dream released the single Go, the talent management included it on NCT 2018's first album, NCT 2018 Empathy. By August of 2018, Renjun was a bit dejected because SM Entertainment announced that one of the members, Mark, would be leaving the group by the end of the year, as he had reached the graduating age. He is used to Mark leading the group, but it reminded him that he would also exit the group in 2020. NCT Dream released another EP, We Go Up, which charted at number 5 on the Billboard World Album Chart and reached number 7 on the Heatseekers album chart. It reached the top spot on iTunes album chart in 15 countries, making it the best-selling album of NCT Dream at the time. Due to the success, all of the members earned a spot in Time magazine's 25 Most Influential Teens in 2018, and also were the only Asian artists included in the list of Billboard's 21 Under 21 2018, Music's Next Generation. As the group continued to gain international recognition in 2019, Renjun, with other members of the unit, started collaborating with other artists, including English singer and dancer HRVY, whose real name is Harvey Lee Cantwell, and released a single with him entitled Don't Need Your Love. NCT Dream was also featured in Up to You, a single by American-Canadian boy band Pretty Much. Renjun experienced how to be a global ambassador for the second time, when the World Scout Foundation chose NCT Dream to help in promoting and soliciting funds for the group. They released an English song, Fireflies, and all the proceeds from the sale of the song would fund scouting activities in impoverished countries. Their stint as ambassadors culminated in West Virginia, USA, where they performed at the 24th World Scout Jamboree. The group released their third EP entitled We Boom and promoted its lead single, Boom. It became the group's best-selling physical album in South Korea, which earned them one of the 10 main awards from the 2020 Seoul Music Awards and the 34th Golden Disc Awards. The album also peaked at number 3 on the Billboard Social 50 chart and reached number 7 on the World Album Chart. NCT Dream was also included for the second time on Billboard's Under 21 2019, Music's Next Generation. The year ended with a group performing in various major cities in Asia to kick off their world tour, The Dream Show. Before the COVID-19 pandemic crisis blew up in 2020, the group started their Japanese promotion and released an album which reached number 1 on the Oricon album chart. They also continued with their world tour, but unfortunately were only able to perform in arenas in Japan and some Southeast Asian countries before it was canceled due to the COVID-19 global crisis. The year 2020 would have been Renjun's last year with the group, but changes meant that SM Entertainment abolished the graduation system. They would no longer change members as fans begged talent management to change their policy. They would just adopt different concepts for the group. After the release and promotion of their fourth album, Reload, Mark will be returning to the unit and NCT Dream will be a fixed group. 2 weeks after announcing that the group will be releasing its fourth album, 500,000 pre-orders were made, and when it was released in April, it became NCT Dream's best-selling album to date. It not only topped the iTunes album charts in 49 countries, including the US, but the single track, Raiden, also topped the Melon chart, which is the biggest music site in South Korea. It is historic for NCT Dream, as no other NCT unit has been able to reach number 1 on this chart. The album also topped the QQ Digital Album Chart, which is China's biggest music site, and Billboard's Emerging Artists Chart. Renjun's hobbies, favorite things, rumors, and interesting facts include: in the early part of his career, international fans were quite confused as to his nationality and ethnicity. He was even rumored to be a North Korean. He received harsh words from Korean netizens in social media for calling Baekdu Mountain its Chinese equivalent name, as it was what they were taught in schools back in China. It is one of the highly disputed issues between the two countries, along with other land areas. His video performing Taeyang's Ring-a-Linga in one of the festivals of his school prior to his debut went viral. Fans were amazed at how great a dancer he was. It was a surprise to many that he also had a great voice, and for him to be given the position of lead vocalist of NCT Dream. He has a talent for drawing and painting, but downplays it as he feels it is unexceptional. Win-Win is his closest friend in the whole NCT group, as they are both Chinese, but he is in another unit. Speaking of his appearance, Renjun is 5 feet 7 inches or 1.70 meters tall, and weighs 115 pounds or 52 kilograms, with a lean build. He is typically Chinese, with black hair and black eyes. His hair color would often change depending on the concept of his K-pop promotions. a normal practice for K-pop artists. He has a small dimple and has a distinguishing birthmark on the back of his hand which looks similar to a bruise. He has perfect-looking teeth now due to lingual braces correction as he used to have a snaggletooth. As to his wealth, authoritative sources estimate that Renjun's net worth is over $100,000 as of July 2020. No doubt, this amount will grow steadily as his career continues. Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpick these videos, which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question in the comments below. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.